the best thing that you can ever do is take action. The first thing that I would really get clear on is investment psychology. So understanding yourself, understanding your emotions, because it's very easy to get emotionally caught up in a market that goes up like this, but also comes down like that. And the last thing you want to be doing is be emotionally triggered and trapped and then react to a market and do things that maybe aren't right. The next thing is about really understanding the safety. So storing and managing your assets in the best way possible. And you can leave it on an exchange, which is a no-no. You can hold it in a software wallet, which is online and connected to the internet, which again is a little bit questionable. You can hold it in a hardware wallet, which is offline, and that's very important. Management and ownership is so important, and I would have this locked away before you even look at investing a single dollar into the market. Then you can look at pillar 3 effectively of what we teach is buying and selling. So understanding the transactions of how to move your money in and out of the market, what platforms to use, and this is where a lot of scams happen. People say, I'll invest money for you, and people get caught up in that because they're like, I don't want to do it, I'd rather someone else does it for me. I always say you're the best person to manage your money, no one else. So the first thing that I would do is say, okay, right, let's have a look at NFTs. And the first thing that I would do is actually say, what are the top projects? And I would go and look at the top projects. So you can go on something like coinmarketcap.com. There's actually a tab at the top that says NFTs, and you can say, cool, what's the top 5 NFTs? Let me go and have a look at them and understand why they're at the top, why they perform so well. And you can absolutely look through things like the team, the size of markets, because that's going to tell you the potential value. You can look at things like the opportunity of what they're entering into, the purpose, the tokenomics. There's a lot of things, the community behind it. If it's got a big community, it's going to help drive up the price. But the team is really one of the biggest things. You want to know that someone's got a lot of experience, who's behind the project. And generally, you only have to look at Cardano, someone that was one of the first Ethereum developers that then started Cardano, and look at that. You have to look at Ethereum. Vitalik was one of the first, or not the first, but certainly an early developer within Bitcoin. Now look at Ethereum. So people have patterns of past success, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be within crypto. It could be in somewhat related markets, but you want to know that they're going to come in and perform, and they've got a track record. So certainly a good place to start, and it's a good way to kind of minimize your risk and exposure to it.